Hi Aries, how are you? I'm good, thank you. My name is Carol Lisette, and I am here with your manifestation activation tarot reading for the month of October 2023. Darling Aries, what I'll do here is I will find the frequencies that you're currently working with for your manifestations, and I will activate said frequencies after I go through with the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot system and clarify, get some details, and provide some guidance here so that we can balance your heart and your mind, get your inner compass working just perfectly so that you could follow that and get whatever your dreams are rolling, okay, as soon as you can here, Aries. Once I do all that, I'll also go into some channeled messages, okay? We'll see what the reading unfolds, like what unfolds during the reading, and then we'll get channeled messages about that. Okay, and finally, once this video is uploading, I will deliberately go through and activate each one of these frequencies for you in the energetic grid so that my Pisces viewer in the light would be able to access these frequencies more seamlessly with a little bit of staying power from yours truly, okay? So, yes, Pisces. Pisces is coming through. Why did I say Pisces? That was a good reading. I guess check that out. Okay, you don't have to necessarily be an Aries to utilize this video. You could just be tapping into Aries energy, so you might have prominent Pisces in your chart. Possibly, please take that as a sign, okay, from your guides. Please forgive all the noise outside. It is they're doing lawn stuff today. They're supposed to do it tomorrow, but they're doing it today, so all right. Aries, if you would enter into this energetic exchange with me for the greatest good of everybody involved, okay, then let's get started. I will clear and ground and set my intentions for this reading, and I ask that you do the same by thinking about your strongest emotions and what thoughts elicit those strong emotions for you, okay? When Aries is feeling super strong emotions, what are you thinking about at that time, okay? Or what thoughts give you strong emotions? Those are what you're bringing into yourself. So, good, bad, whatever, however you perceive these energies of this emotion and these thoughts, you're bringing to you what you think the most and feel the most about, okay? Let's go. I'm going to choose to hear that that gives me like a little bit of a sensory overload, but I'm gonna go ahead and change my intention like when it comes to those noises, and by switching my mind frame to view the loud noise as sound clearing, to maybe dispel any projected thoughts or anything like that, that also helps me ground, okay? I just wanted to share that with you. It might mean something to somebody out there. All right, thanks guys. Let's go. Spirit and light, please. Show me what to activate here for Aries. Thank you. In the head space, you've got compassion. In the heart space, you've got allowance. the correspondence between the two, you've got the heart chakra. Lots of green here. Oh, I see Aries opening their heart. Holy cow. And the principle of cause and effect, what you can change, you've got dynamic. What you won't change is delight. Your daily rhythm is belief, and your overall vibration is the crown chakra, Aries. Okay, now I will go around with the Rider-Waite-Smith system and get some clarification before I activate and show you these frequencies. Okay, the sacred geometry and the colors. Aries. Let's go, Spirit. Spirit. Show me the story of Aries in the light, please. Okay, Aries. What I see here is that you have compassion, and I need to cleanse. Over here with compassion, in your headspace, in the principle of mentalism, like I said, what you think about, you attract to yourself. Okay? It's paired here with the Four of Pentacles. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. Have a look, compassion, number 15. Okay. And that is paired with the Four of Pentacles here. I see that Aries is thinking about the power of compassion. I see that Aries is doing some manifestation with a deep understanding of compassion for someone else, for others outside of themselves. I see that you're holding this compassion back to you. I see this, that with this Four of Pentacles, you are holding it close. There was somebody that you were compassionate with, that they abused it, and so you're seeing the power of your pure love and compassion and empathy. I see Aries got a taste of what it's like to throw your pearls before swine, is what I'm getting here moving forward. In the principle of polarity, which I equate to your heart space, because emotions have different polarities, okay? You've got the frequency of allowance. It is number 9 in this deck. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. Allowance. I see so much green here for your heart. Oh my gosh. Lots of very emotional your manifestations I see here from Aries is coming from the heart for real. Allowance too. And Aries, you guys are like not always allowing, right? Like you guys like to see control a lot of the time, the archetype of Aries. If you're allowing, it's almost deliberate. Like Aries might be like, I'll allow it. Something like this. There's no assumption from the people in your life. I see an Aries with emotional boundaries here, with allowance. And then you've got it's with the 7 of Wands. So This guy is defensive. The Seven of Wands does. The Seven of Wands is a message about having to defend yourself, having to hold the fort, so to speak. Maybe stand up for, hold your ground, not stand up, maybe not take a big stand, but hold. And I'm seeing an allowance here. With allowance, yes, this is boundaries. I see emotional boundaries, and I see the understanding of compassion. I see the power of compassion. Aries is realizing this. This is wonderful because it means that you've gotten closer with yourself. It's beautiful. Okay, so with the heart and the mind, okay, the heart and the mind, when they're balanced, darling, that creates a correspondence. As above, so below is the principle of correspondence. And so it also represents your third eye, and that frequency is the heart chakra, number 4 in this deck. The frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. Ay, Dios mío. Paired with the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups has got to do with the soul partnership. It has to do with, this is love. I don't see a soul. I don't see a soul. I see that this is love. I see that you, Aries, being very protective, very holding your boundaries. Did I show you this? I don't remember. Here, just have another look at all this green. Oh my gosh. So, okay. So, you have got your heart chakra. This is your inner compass, okay? Your heart chakra is wide open. So there was something that showed you the contrast between the pain, between the damage, and also the healing and regenerative properties, the different polarities of compassion, of what that would do. Being compassionate in a relationship. I'm seeing that Aries has really started to think about the way they connect with people and relate with people, and a recognition of that power. So probably in these boundaries, and learning how to set up all these boundaries with your emotions in your heart space, I see that you got your heart chakra. So you had to protect yourself. I'm feeling a vibe of, I'm feeling abuse. I don't like, I mean, who does, right? But I'm seeing this. But with all the green and the orange, it's like there was something that really, somebody took advantage. Somebody, you gave an inch and they took a mile, I see. And it cracked your heart open. It cracked your heart open. And now your heart chakra is, you're following your heart, your inner compass. To love. So also when it comes to love, let's think about having a relationship with another person. There's got to be an inner balance between your own personal masculine and feminine. Aries is a go-getter. Aries likes to be, like I had mentioned earlier, Aries likes to be in control. It has to do with war. It has to do with starting, self-starters, Mars, things like this. So that intensity and that passion, to be grounded here in the heart, passion with this open emotional place. Aries had to really get their yin and their yang energy balanced on the inside within themselves. This is what this Two of Cups is showing me, that the Aries, my Aries viewer just now in the light, okay, you, darling, you've got your yin and your yang energy at a pretty good balance right now, okay? So good, in fact, that if you haven't found your lover, if you aren't currently in love with somebody who you think is just, who you feel is just the person, I would say continue to be balanced and be mindful with your compassion, but do share it, okay? You've been practicing boundaries properly, so let's move forward to see if Aries is going to be able to then open up with with your inner compass being the heart chakra, with the Two of Cups. I see almost inevitable love, but you know, we've got more to get into. Let's do it. Hydrate, okay? In the principle of cause and effect, what can you change, Aries? You've got number 23, dynamic. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. Dynamic, number 23, and we've got the blue in here for this manifestation. What can you change? You can change your perspective. So we've got your first major arcana here with dynamic and the principle of cause and effect, which is the Hanged Man. Let's see. I feel like this is a lot of pausing and stopping for you, Aries. I feel like almost Aries is maybe feeling like even at a stalemate or something. It's like you're leading yourself to love, but it's almost like so careful. This is like, I'm feeling like, wow, Aries is being really careful. So, what's happening? So you can change things here, but you're gonna have to take a pause. All right, so Aries is on a roll with this. There's some controlling going on. You're being really controlling when it comes to your boundaries and when it comes to your compassion, when it comes to your mind and your heart, okay? You're being very controlled. You're holding up boundaries. And it's provided you some momentum into this love, and it has provided you balance, okay? Probably while you've been hanging upside down like this. See, the Hanged Man has got momentum. The Hanged Man is already well on his way with whatever his workings are. He's already successful, and he's got momentum to just keep going forward. But here's the thing. With the Hanged Man, he realizes that it's just going to be the same cycle over and over again if he doesn't gain a new perspective, regardless of the momentum. So what the Hanged Man does is purposely stops and almost sacrifices whatever forward ground they would have gained for a new perspective. The Hanged Man can see cycles, repetitive cycles, can see when cycles are about to repeat, and then chooses whether or not they want to do that, if that's going to be beneficial for them. But when I see this, that you have stopped and hung yourself upside down, I'm seeing that you are understanding dynamics. This is okay. So while you're being very reserved and careful with your compassionate emotions and boundaries when it comes to letting people in, I see that Aries is but also noticing, taking note of relationship dynamics. You can change, you can implement any changes when it comes to manifestation for the archetype of Aries by taking breaths when you get irritated, when you find resistance in situations that you are obviously wanting to change. That's why you're finding resistance. Like, I want to change the resistance, or I want to change this thing in my life that's making things not go smoothly. So find a new dynamic perspective, and that is going to open the door for change for you, Aries, okay? Moving forward into the principle of gender, what won't be changed, you have got number 19, delight. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we invoke in others. Okay. It's paired here with the Two of Wands. This person in the Two of Wands is looking at their past eras, at other things they've experienced in the world or other people have experienced, possibilities. When it comes to manifestation, I see this person looking at I'm seeing these two wands as a portal, and I'm seeing this person looking into the ball, and which is normally the world. I'm going to say it's like the past. I've already said the word eras. What's happening is Aries, it has the key, is at the threshold of a portal and choosing how exactly you want to experience it. And I see that you're choosing the things that made you happiest. So there's a reason you're protecting yourself right now when it comes to emotions. I see the Five of Wands. I see some loss over here. Later on, we'll get into it. So, but I see that these boundaries that you're protecting your heart for, like your heart boundaries, you're doing that so that you can stay. You know that you're gonna need to be delighted. You know that, like, for the future, for this love, that you're like, I see you like really focused on love right now, Aries, and I see you making choices that are gonna bring this love to you. And so I see that the reason there's all this protection, your emotional protection, your mental reservedness, if that's a word, with your compassion toward others. I see you don't allow yourself to go down rabbit holes when it comes to the compassion you might have for others, because you know that you need to be in a delighted frequency to call in this perfect balanced love that you've been balancing your inner world, your inner yin and yang out. Your heart is wide open. You're magnetizing love to you, and you want it to be delightful. You are knowing these boundaries are necessary so that you can be in this delighted flow state and be with a partner that you could also be this delighted around, someone that will feed this delighted passion. This is what you're looking at. This is what you're looking at. You're looking like, what do I want? What do I want? I want somebody I can create with. I want somebody that I can let these boundaries down with. I want to show my heart. Aries wants to show their heart. I think you've got a lot of passion in your heart that needs to come out, and you're realizing that is, I see you using this passion as nourishment for a garden, which is the manifestation of this love. And so you're being mindful. Wonderful. Let's move forward here. And your dance with destiny, you've got the frequency of belief. And it says the frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and our talents, and a strong connection to source. Number 11, belief. Have a look, please, at the geometry. Just allow your subconscious to take in the colors and the shapes, okay? You don't need to worry, because when I activate it, then it's going to be available for your subconscious, okay? And you've got the Fool here, okay? The Fool is another major arcana. So with these two majors here thus far, okay, and this is your daily, this is you being believing, this is personal. Aries is in their own little world. You're in your world. I see that you're... Something about quartz, clear quartz for you. I'm getting this. Aries, use some clear quartz for yourself. In water, and meditate with a clear quartz about things that seem overwhelming, ideas and thoughts that are high energy. Meditate with a clear quartz. And then when you're done meditating on these thoughts that are overwhelming to you, or yeah, they just take a lot of you need to break down certain thoughts. We all do. So these challenging thoughts, the message from Spirit is to meditate with the clear quartz, and then put your intention that those thoughts and that you're going to store those there to keep your mind free for this other development of calling this love in. You're going to have to start to be compassionate outside of yourself. And so overwhelming thoughts are not, this is your headspace that you're going to need to start being deliberately, consciously compassionate. And out of safety, you've been holding back and protecting yourself. You don't want to throw your pearls before swine. But you also have a lot that you've got to process, like just for your waking life or whatever, and also your musings, whatever they are. Any ideas or thoughts that are large ideas for you to tackle, Spirit is saying, meditate with your clear quartz, and once you're done with that, for that moment, for that session, put the intention to leave those thoughts there. Then tomorrow, the next day, whatever, you go back and you intentionally say, I'm going to start thinking and meditate on this idea again. That clear quartz is going to be kind of like a holding space to keep you don't want any paranoia. Sometimes stressful thoughts will cause tension, pressure. We're managing our thoughts here, and you really want to be compassionate and have your heart open. So this is just a tip from Spirit. Using clear quartz might help. Okay. Alright. But see, with belief in your daily dance, there may be people who think you're being naive, who think there's going to be people that they don't understand you. They're not going to understand the things that you do. You are really in your own little world, and you're being really careful with your interactions with people. So there are probably people speculating, people in your life speculating on your behaviors, on your daily rhythms, the things that you're doing in your life. So I'm getting repetition is powerful. So you may have practices here that you really believe in and that you put intention behind, and you're doing it with an open heart, knowing that you're starting your fool's journey toward this love. And I see that this belief in your everyday is very powerful, but because there's going to be people speculating, because the fool has got like this complete trust in the universe. It's like almost a little bit foolish, a little naive. And then there's this belief reinforcing that wholehearted belief and trust in the universe. So you're not looking down. You're not looking down to see if you might fall. You're not concerned. You truly believe in yourself and your actions and your rhythms. You truly believe in the balance that you're achieving within yourself, with this yin and yang energy, attracting your inner compass, taking you to your heart's desire of true love. And so with these other people, this is something you wrote into your contract. You wrote it. So when I see these, okay, for this particular reading, when I see these major arcanas, they are showing me things that you wrote into your contract. Okay, these are destiny cards, and I see that Aries in the light has arrived to a destiny point here. And when it comes to dynamic and the Hanged Man, it means this: you wanted to force yourself and find the resolve and discipline, the self-resolve, self-discipline, to consciously, deliberately take a pause, even when you got forward movement and momentum on the horizon. You wanted to gain this kind of self-control, to gain a new dynamic. And this ability to shift perspectives and then implement changes is working here with the Fool in this belief as another destiny card. So with your new dynamic perspective on life and approaches to maybe challenging situations, along with it, there's this really this strong belief, like a belief in your own magic, a belief in these dynamics that you took the time out. You wrote it into your contract that you were going to be this, walking in faith, walking blindly in faith in yourself, faith of yourself, faith in these perspectives, in the control that you are the control that you execute in your relationships just makes the allowances that you approve of when it comes to emotions, it just makes them that much stronger, so much stronger. So your emotions are so protected and precious to you, so that when you do allow these belief and this true desire and inspiration and stuff, it is very, very pure joy. I see very, very pure joy. Moving forward, your overall vibration is the crown chakra, number 7, Aries. The frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. It's paired here with the 5 of Pentacles, and this is what I was telling you earlier. I'm thinking that you have in your with your overall vibration, your crown chakra, you're getting downloads, and sometimes these downloads are not coming in clearly because of some experience of lack. So your crown chakra, you are getting some brain fog, Aries, from this thing that cracked open your heart chakra. That cracked open your heart chakra to make you so hyper aware of what your power of compassion is, because you're so passionate. So if you share that passion with other people, that's compassion with other people, it's so strong. Aries, you could probably get anybody to do anything. So so that's also power. And so you want to be working in the light. And I see that like you just are trying to temper yourself, and you're holding back getting to know your own power of your own compassion. You had to first be compassionate with yourself to heal from this, because it was causing in your crown chakra some brain fog. So that's what's up with all of these boundaries, etc. Okay, thank you so much, Aries. I'm gonna clean myself and ground. I'm gonna set intentions to get some clarifiers here, Aries. And well, if any of this, any one thing, okay, just one thing has struck a chord with you, because I present a lot to you here, Aries. So just concentrate on that, whatever made you feel the strongest, or whatever caught your cognizance. Focus on that one thing. You can always come back to the video another time, okay? But it's just always good to focus our conscious awareness on one thing at a time, okay? Especially when we're going to be breaking down ideas like brain fog when it comes to compassion and like lack-based mentality and the crown chakra. So right now, just one thing that struck your heart, just focus on that one thing as I clear ground and I ask Spirit to show me in the light how we can keep things going forward, going well, okay? Thank you, Aries. Let's get it. Your boundaries are up even with me. Not consciously. This is just Spirit. With the clear quartz to some. Compartmentalization with your mind, with your thoughts. I'm getting compartmentalization, the word. Let's see if that comes up. Ooh. You're so protected. Like this life-based mentality really got hurt. You got so fucking hurt. You're so defensive over this that I'm not getting into. And honestly, if it's that important, like if it was that painful for you and you have it locked away like that, like I'm not gonna keep trying to push into it, okay? Spirit, I don't need to know that. I just need to know how to move forward, please. You've done a good job at protecting yourself here. You don't need me to talk to you about that. Let's go. Clarifiers, please. Nice. Ay, que gracias a Dios. This is so beautiful. Wow. This is good. I'm seeing your red now. I'm seeing the red for Aries. Tower at the bottom of the deck. Okay. In compassion with the Four of Pentacles, you have got the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups came out for Pisces right here in the same position. And Pisces did come out earlier. So please do check out that reading if you feel so compelled. The Ten of Cups is complete emotional happiness and fulfillment with your family or whatever feels like family to you. Home, emotional fulfillment at home. With this compassion, I see that you've been holding it back for family members, for the ones that you hold close to you. Okay, I'm seeing Aries learning about dynamics of relationships, learning from a relationship that was not serving your highest good. And I see that all of this protection and everything is just so that you can have this happiness and this stability to go home to every night, to always have your home base emotionally stable and feel safe. That's what I see. And I see that you're going to be now letting this down. The more you're able to practice emotional fulfillment with the people closest to you that you feel safe with, the more you'll be able to gauge how much you want to do that with the outside world. But this is Aries prioritizing first themselves, getting their yin and yang in order, and then second, then their most personal relationships. And then furthermore, you will start to play with compassion when it comes to the outside world, outside influences, outside relationships, or work. Okay, so, but you're just being careful with your compassion. It's strong. It's really strong. And so you just want to make sure that it goes to the right place, because sometimes there could be an imbalance. I just see you doing one thing at a time. I think it's good, Aries. Let's move forward. So, okay, so in your heart space, with allowance and this defensiveness, you have got the Page of Wands. I see you coming out, inching out your heart, inching out toward this love. You're inching out, allowing yourself to have these messages of love, allowing yourself now to feel your passion. And I see you reaching out. I see you reaching out. So whoever this love interest is, if you haven't found the love interest, then this is you finding them and then initiating messages, conversation, communication, and initiation. And it could be just like it could be start as a friendship, but you're gonna feel that a spark. So follow your enthusiasm and your spark when you find your person. Like, even if it doesn't feel super romantic, you're gonna feel passion. Follow your passion, follow it little by little. Like, take your baby steps with this Page of Wands, because this is good. I'm glad it's not a King of Wands, because like, you're emerging here from some serious, intimate, personal healing, understanding your own emotions, things like this, okay? Balancing yourself out. So this heart space, these small messages is enough. It's just enough. You don't need to, you're just easing out. I see you like easing out a little bit, like coming out of your shell a little bit. It's good. I'm happy for you. I am, because I know that you experienced some some loss. I see it. So, okay, but so in your heart space, your inner compass, you've got your heart, I'm sorry, the correspondence, your third eye. So you've got the heart chakra here with this card, this what you're calling into yourself, what you're projecting your true love in the world. And it's here with the death card. Death has got to do with transformation, literal transmutation of your emotions, of your ideas, your thought patterns, the way that you experience life and the emotions that come along in this life in the 3D. Also, the way that you experience, I'm getting tactile, the word tactile. So you might also become more sensitive. I don't know. So Aries, this is a message that when you start to get intimate with this person, it's gonna be it's gonna be different. Ooh. I'm I'm feeling very, very, very sensitive. I'm feeling like this doesn't feel like it normally feels. This feels very tingly. So I see that you're not only gonna be going through this is gonna be transformative love. This is gonna be transformative love making. This is gonna be transformative on the spiritual level. And this is why you're taking your time. It's going to be a great experience. I don't see this being like a hard and fast thing. I see that Aries, you really tempered yourself. Wow. But you're going to be going through this transformation with somebody. You're not going to be by yourself, Aries. Okay? So this is going to be intense. You're going to be getting like energy. This is going to be new energy for you. When it comes to somebody else, you're going to be feeling this like you're going to be so compassionate for this person. You're going to feel like you're going to be taking them into when we decide to love a person, okay, we take them as part of ourselves. We love ourselves unconditionally and do our best also to provide a space for our loved ones to love themselves unconditionally. And that is how we balance our relationships out and create wholeheartedly. I see the person that you will be with will help you with that. You have been very careful with your strong, passionate emotions. And I think that this strong love inspired you in the past to be impulsive, and then it wasn't reciprocated properly, and there was then this idea, lack-based mentality that was born of this past situation as a result of very intense, passionate love. And that's why I'm seeing all of this tempering, all of this careful, deliberate. You want the stability. You don't want to be hurt anymore, okay? And so you're being careful, but this is a message from Spirit. This is a channeled message from me to you, darling. We're going to get rid of this. You see, it fell. The person that's coming to you, they're going to help you with that. I feel this. They might be a Libra. They might be like at the other pole to help balance you out, or they may have something. There's going to be something with this partner that helps you transmute and understand, channel, direct, funnel your passionate energy. This new partner, this is what you wanted to, somebody where it was safe to be passionate with. You wanted it, but it still feels too good to be true, but that's okay. You're going to start to accept it with this death card, with the transformation. You're going to be merging you and this person. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. So, okay, I said they might be a Libra or something having to do with balance for you. And in the principle of cause and effect, what you can change, with this dynamic and the Hanged Man, you have got another major arcana, Justice. This is the Libra card. This has got to do with balance, fair balanced exchange in whatever you might need to change. So you've got this new perspective. You're seeing dynamics. These dynamics, though, you're still in Aries. You're still gonna be passionate. You're still gonna be gung ho about certain things, especially when you notice cool dynamics. And you're a starter. You start things. This Justice energy is here with you. So whether your partner is represents this or whatever this is from the universe with dynamic, you're gonna be okay while you're experiencing. Allow this new love to inspire you. Allow it to give you these dynamic understandings. You can follow your passion because you're going to be balanced out, okay? And this also represents a discernment for me, Aries. So if there's any changes that you want to, implement, stop, breathe, and, change your perspective. Notice the dynamics that need to be maybe infiltrated. I don't know why I use the word infiltrated to dynamic. So dynamics are their own egregores, they're their own systems. And I'm seeing Aries wanting to kind of get in where they fit in. And that will be okay when you're working with the energies and you're also meditating on these frequencies, etc. As long as, because justice is blind. So follow your principles blindly, your core beliefs and your principles. This is what you're going to do. You're going to follow them blindly. This energy is going to be here. You have your core. So when you make this relationship with this person too, you guys are going to be syncing, and there's going to be communication about these principles, ethics, core values, okay? What is acceptable in the world, what isn't, in life together. This person is going to give you, or yeah, this must be a love reading. This person or this energy, you'll be okay as long as you're following your principles. When you notice these dynamics with your perspective, you can implement any change because it's going to be proper discernment, right, and just as long as you're following, so if you see some dynamics that you want to get in where you fit in and you want to change things in the world, go ahead, use your passion to do it. It seems like a little trouble, like it seems like a little mischievous, but there are people who have this station in life. There are some people who do have this station in life where they're fueled by passion to like protect or change things. And so when there are maybe dynamics that are unacceptable to the Aries, and these dynamics are affecting the world in a way that matters, it's okay, Aries, you're gonna be all right. Not to be super, aggressive, but if you must make changes, get your perspective, get your balance on, you got this, okay? Aries. So, more major arcana. It's a strong one. Aries, Aries, excuse me. And what you can't change with the principle of gender, with the light, I have to open the window. I hope they don't get loud. Okay. And what you can change with the light in this portal that you're at the precipice of, looking at your past, the eras that you've lived, deciding what you want to delightfully do here with this new love and your newfound way to express your passion, your compassion and stuff like this. Now that you're emerging out of healing from the lack-based mentality, you've got this delightful portal, this portal that you're going to be stepping through to make sure that you're in flow state, delighted, very happy, and it's paired with the Empress. So this feminine, motherly energy, another major arcana, another destiny card. Aries was going to be, the Emperor is the Aries card. This is your counterpart. You're going to be really happy with this person, Aries. You decided to have this. I don't think you believe it yet. Aries, when you get a feeling that something might be too good to be true, please recognize it as only a feeling, as only a thought, and then don't choose that one. Choose possibilities, choose to dream, Because the only way that you could sabotage this is to literally use word magic or thought magic on yourself and say, no, that couldn't possibly be real. Believe in it. Believe in your dream. You're getting your counterpart. Believe in it. You can't change it. So you may as well embrace it. Embrace this beautiful energy. You have wanted somebody that you could be passionate with, but also that they would ground you in certain ways. I see that here. This is really nice. Okay, moving forward. In the you've got the Seven of Pentacles here with belief and the Fool. So this on the belief in your Fool's journey. See, this is what I mean when it comes to believing in, even if it seems like you have been dreaming about this and putting desire, there's been pure desire, emotion behind this desire for this relationship. So this is why you're believing in it. Believe in your magic, okay? Believe in it. So, okay, but you've got the Seven of Pentacles here with belief in your daily rhythm. So your things that you're doing every day, like I said, people are probably looking at you like you're like a little naive or something, but they don't know what's going on. They don't know about this relationship. They don't know about like this relationship you're preparing for. If there's no person, just continue to prepare for the person, because this is happening. For my Aries viewer in the light, this is going to happen for you, okay? So, and I'm getting the message that if you're watching, if you watch this to the end, I activate it for you, whatever, and this doesn't show up, I'm getting a time frame of 6 months is popping up. So you might go through some serious fucking transformations within 6 months if this is not resonating right now. That's new for me. Okay, let me know, Aries. So you're planting seeds, darling. You are just happily planting seeds in the world. This is you dreaming. This is you allowing, making room for this relationship. This is you planting seeds, making room for this relationship in your life. So you might be clearing old friendships that are no longer suiting, your lifestyle or even your way of thinking. You may be clearing out clutter from your home. I just see clearing so that you can, plant and then collect this harvest with the love of your life. These mother fathers. Okay, sound clearing, right? I hope you guys can hear me though. Okay. In your overall frequency, your overall vibration, these poor guys, they don't know what they're doing to my inner goddess. They really don't. I need to calm down. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. We're almost finished, Aries. So with the crown chakra and your overall vibration, and then this lack-based mentality that was giving you brain fog, this is an overall vibration. I'm seeing that you're overcoming this, that you now have overcome this with, this is the Nine of Coins. This has to do with independence, a person being completely independent, self-sufficient. Okay, I'm seeing that maybe you do this clear quartz meditation that I was talking with you about, or you do some other mental maintenance. You can do some reprogramming, etc., therapy. I personally love art therapy, things like this, okay? To work out, to just acknowledge lack-based beliefs and then banish them. Because your crown chakra is going to be, you're going to feel, okay, with this Nine of Coins, you're going to feel, there will be a quelling. I'm getting another card here for this. Crown chakra, Nine of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. For Aries, please, Spirit, give me some clarity here. Help me with this. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. And light. Thank you. For Aries. Yes, moving forward into this independence. This is the Six of Swords. There was a lot of mental turmoil before. I see you moving into this more grounded, more independent energy where you'll continue to plant seeds, because once this person comes in, you're going to transform. You're going to go through this death. You're going to transform. You're going to have the most bomb fucking sex you've ever could even think of. Okay? And your crown chakra is going to be, you're going to be okay to also make these changes in the dynamics in your life that you see are unhealthy and that you want to make changes with. I see Aries, this entire reading is about Aries having a reign over their compassionate, passionate energy, and also finding a partner to keep them tethered in that. And I see significant first changes within yourself, and then changes within the dynamics in the world that you are dissatisfied with. This is beautiful. I love this. Thank you, Aries. This has been a great reading. Let's get some channeled messages. There's been a lot of love. Let's see. So we'll do yin and yang, 5 each. We'll do yin first. Spirit from the light. Channel messages, please. The archetype of Aries, October 2023. You guys, these videos are good for at least a month. Like when the activation, you watch this, the activation will be good for about a month. I'll put a picture of these cards and the activations in my community tab for you to go back to if you want, okay? I just organized them by month and years to have them organized some way. I want you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. This is your inner yin first, and then look at it as the more macro scale of your relationship that's coming through. Or maybe if you're already in a relationship, this is going to be a revival of said relationship. I want you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. You came closer than anyone else. I know I was a distraction from your pain. This compassion. I want to feel that way again. Okay, coming out, finding out the truth crushed me. I know exactly what I was doing. We need to let each other go. This is what you did for this life-based mentality. We need to let each other go. I knew exactly what I was doing. Once you found out what you were doing, once you found out the truth about like how your compassion could be used against you, you let that go. That's what happened. And that's why these boundaries, because like you're like, my own compassion, my own passion can be used against me. No, and you had to heal that. I see. Okay, let's go. Let's go with the yang energy. You know, God bless these hardworking men, right? Okay, let's keep going. Response to I want you. I won't let you down. This is the Aries oath. This is the oath you and your person will make. You'll be, I want you. I won't let you down. You can have me. Don't worry. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I want to make amends. This is you making amends in the new relationship, I see. You came closer than anyone. I feel the sexual tension. So this is, okay, we already talked about that. We don't need to get any further into that. I know I was a distraction from your pain. You were hiding your feelings before. because you needed to distract yourself from this pain, hiding with all this. Yeah, the new relationship, sure, it was a distraction from the pain, but also a healing experience. I see. Healing, hiding the feelings until they're healed with these boundaries, and then opening up with this Page of Wands after a while when this love does come through. I want to feel that way again. Compassionate. You want to feel your fiery passion. You want to do it. Go, go, go. You've restrained yourself so much. I see. You inspire me. Yeah, your new person's going to help inspire you to be this way again. Let's see. I want to use the wisdom of the oracle to let you guys go. Thank you, Aries. Thanks for being with me today. This has been nice. Thank you. A leg up. I see that this new love is going to give you a leg up. You'll feel like you have a leg up. You'll feel even more empowered. Thank you, Aries. Happy October. I love you. Thank you for being here with me. And I'll see you next time. Bye.